What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. Shout out to Cam Newton, man. I really like Cam Newton's show. I like the way he interviews people. Not only was he a talented quarterback, very talented at this too. So it's good to see these guys in a different career. And of course, he had Ray J. And whenever you have Ray J onto your platform, you're always going to do pretty good, okay? And I just kind of want to get on to this question that was asked.
So we did a celebration, Booby Trap, celebrated my 10,000. I had about 400 or 500 girls that I with came through, supported. It was a massive parade.
You're talking about different partners.
10,000. I think, yeah, a little bit more now.
Different partners.
What you mean?
Like, this could go for how many times you've had sex.
No. These are 10,000 different people.
So he says a number like 10,000, over 10,000 people were in the chat saying that's cap. It's no way that can happen. He's lying. He's grifting. It's very possible that he's lying. It's hard to have, maybe at his level, 500 partners or 1,000 partners, but 10,000, he said 10,000. I'm pretty sure he was doing his level of clapping, okay? But let me just talk to you guys about this, especially like some of the brothers that really listen to me for a long time. I've put a lot of emphasis on when it comes to black men, late bloomer black men. So we're not talking about black men who played, high school football, 6'3" when you was 16, 17, exceptionally popular with women. All right. We're talking about the brother that he was in high school. You had very little to no opportunities. And so you decided that, well, how you would deal with this is, if you ever got a chance to get yours off, you would. And this is the dilemma of a lot of black men who are late bloomers, black men who may not physically come into their own until they're 25, 26. Black men like myself, I was catching the bus. I shout out to my homeboy Jarrell Mayfield. I remember one day out on the bus, I had some Lugs boots on, man. He drove by, didn't even give me a ride. He took a picture of me and put me on Facebook. He was funny like that, man. Shout out to him. I think he's actually in Uganda right now. I gotta check him out. We went to high school together, elementary school together. Been knowing him since 1989, but I wanna get back to the situation. A lot of times, a lot of black men, when you're late blooming, it's like, okay, well now it's my turn to clap. I got the money now. So you females gotta play. Like, I'm not trying to be in no real relationships. I haven't sold my royal oats yet. I've been waiting to clap these cheeks. I know a brother like that, he'll go, he got a spot that he go to and he'll work all year. And once he get there, he ain't trying to be with nobody. He's just trying to clap. And I get that, right? And Ray J, most of us cannot talk about 1,000 women in our lifetime or 10,000 or whatever the hell he said. But we can relate to when it is your time, okay? And so when it is your time, there is this idea that, like somebody gonna have to get these cheeks up and I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna keep going because for the times that I just couldn't get it popping. Now, I want to talk to the brothers. I know I'm stuttering, but listen to me when I'm saying this because I don't want to, get the video taken down. But let's say, for example, you finally catch up. You start getting your clapping on. You start catching up, and everything is everything. Let me ask you a question. Once you get through all of that, be honest with me in the comments, guys. I want you guys to get honest with me in the comments. Was it worth it? Like, really, like, we're gonna be honest. Like, you got the money. You did what you was trying to do. You was basically clapping the cheeks up and all of that. So now you have everything that you want. Was it worth it? Was it worth it? The answer is hell no. Okay? It was hell no. I'm gonna be honest because once you start to deal with a certain amount of ladies, I can see if you're young, but like you get 30, 40, and you go through all of this. All right, like, oh, you thick. You got a fat booty. Okay, let's go and start clapping. Number one, like, after all of that is what it is, you know, you kind of feel like a lot of times, man, I could have been doing something else, like, or she really don't me like that. Or, you know, after that, I text her, ain't nothing really there. One word replies. I mean, I just feel like I just wasted my time. And then, you know, after you catch up, it's something that you feel like they're not giving in your life. And then there's still the void anyway. So let me just add another body to fill that void that's not gonna be there. And let me go and just do it again and fill that void that's not gonna be there. So now I'm missing opportunity for myself. I'm missing something that could have fulfilled me other than. And then, you know, when you get mid 40s, mid 30s, some of y'all still young, you know, your testosterone ain't what it used to be. So you can now think, and you just want to get something meaningful. And it's almost like it's not worth it. You know, you gotta go on these dates. You gotta talk to these chicks and all of that. They're not really adding anything to your life, but you're just getting the clap. And almost it's like they are the prize. I had to work all of this, you know, bust my ass just to get something, and it wasn't worth it. You know, I just really like, it's not worth it. And ultimately, what I will tell guys, and I know my granny used to always tell me this when I was coming up. I know you guys heard this. Boy, it's two things gonna be here: women and water. I know you heard that. We all heard it. You know, guys, it's really not worth it. And you're gonna be frustrated, especially when you find out that, like with the situation with Ray J, when you find out that you had to work so hard to get those cheeks, those dudes are getting the other cheeks for nothing or less than what you got them for, you'll be pissed off, okay? Especially when you're dealing with somebody that just really can't give you anything, can't offer you anything, but what you might consider is problems are problems. You just look stupid. It's kind of like, I'm going after the wrong thing. Now you start to really think about, like, well, outside of chasing her for all of these cheeks, what about me? And, you know, and as we all know, your masculinity is not really tied to how many people that you can screw. A lot of folks do that. It's hyper masculinity. Like, I gotta just keep clapping. What about the other stuff that makes you a man? What about the other stuff that makes you this and that? Like, you don't care about that? I mean, I know that I do. But it's just not worth it. You know, especially like I've heard so many dudes go to these other places, Brazil, Thailand and all this other stuff. And they go out there and, you know, they're tired of America when they go out there, and then come to find out those chicks don't really deal with them either. And, you know, they're paying the Western Union poppy, and to come back and find out that she's still, you know, doing nothing. She's still out there with the dude and all. It's just crazy, man. Like, it really, 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 really is. And you just like, I'll tell you now, man, I want my peace, bro. I want my peace. Now, if I mean, you know, I'm not chasing no cheeks. I will definitely go out there and self-clap all day long. Gonna tell you, ain't worried about nothing. I'm old now. I'm not tripping. Gonna go ahead and self-clap, clap it up. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, Usher Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Drunk. Produce you for all that you do. Subscribe to the bell. We're out.